So hello, my name is Jenny. Welcome back to my channel. I'm here today. I'm gonna give you a really nice romantic date night kind of look. If you want to see how I did this, just go ahead and keep on watching. My eyebrows are already done. I'm just gonna go ahead and just jump into eyeshadow. I'm gonna go a little bit extra today just because I'm going out on a date with my boyfriend. Well, I'm not going out on a date because we're quarantined, but we're staying in and we're making dinner and we're hanging out. I'm gonna use the Dose of Colors Blushing Berries palette, and I'm also gonna use the Dose of Colors Sassy Siennas. So I'm just gonna hop in between both of those. I'm gonna prime my eyelids with the Morphe eyelid primer. It's just a primer for your eyelids. I'm gonna put a little bit on. It's kind of like a thick concealer. I'm just gonna apply it with my finger and blend it in with my beauty blender. Okay, so first of all, I want to go in with a nice crease color, just so, because it's going to be the base of my entire eye look. I want to use Berry Chic or Berry Chic in the Blushing Berries palette. And I'm just going to put a little bit on my brush and start just applying it, not really blending out that much. Just like that. I'm gonna use a lot more just to make it a little brighter. When I have the amount that I want on my eyelid, I'm just gonna go ahead and start blending out. I'm gonna go in with Oh So Sassy in the Sassy Siennas, and right above the color that I set down previously, I'm gonna blend. Now the clean brush, I'm gonna go into both of them and keep blending to get rid of the harsh line. Now that that's blended out, I want to use a flat brush. This is also a Morphe brush. It's just kind of looks like this. I'm gonna go in with Mixed Berries in the Blushing Berry palette, and I'm just going to apply it to my eyelid. I'm pressing in the color to get the most pigment out of it. Okay, now that I have the amount on that I like, I'm gonna go in with the Base Shadow Brush by Real Techniques. It's just a really big blending brush, and I'm gonna use the Foxy color in the Sassy Siennas to blend both of the colors together, just back and forth very lightly. I don't want to move any of the color that I placed. I kind of just want to blend it together, so I'm just doing it very lightly. Now I'm picking up the Morphe M513 brush, and I'm gonna use the Oh So Sassy color again and just touch up where the orangey is, just to make it a little bit brighter. I'm gonna go into the clean brush and just use translucent powder to blend out the line that's at the top of my eyelid. Okay, so now I'm gonna go off camera and do my other eye. Okay, so now that both of my eyes are done, I'm gonna use just a regular makeup wipe and clean underneath them because there's a lot of loose powder that kind of went everywhere, and I don't want to do my foundation over like purple shadow because then it's gonna blend together. So I'm just using it to really clean up the line and also kind of give it a straighter edge over here. Okay, so now that I'm done, I'm gonna use the Murad Skin Perfecting Lotion It's just a moisturizer. It's one of my favorite moisturizers. I've been using this for a while. I'm gonna use it all over my face to moisturize. And down my neck and on my forehead. Now for primer, I'm gonna use the Photo Finish Smooth and Blur Primer by Smashbox. For my foundation today, I'm gonna use the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Foundation. I'm shade 47M01. I should have gotten it like a shade lighter because this fits my skin tone really well, but it does oxidize. And when it oxidizes, it does turn like a little more orange. I'm gonna use the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in Light Neutral. I'm just gonna use that to brighten up my under eyes very lightly. And I'm gonna use some on the bridge of my nose to highlight my nose and on my chin. And I'm gonna use the same beauty blender to blend that out. Now this is probably one of my favorite concealers, aside from the NARS Radiant and Creamy Concealer, because this is so thick and it covers everything. It's amazing. I love it. Now that I have my concealer on, I'm gonna set it with the beige highlight in the Lorac Pro Contour palette. I'm just gonna grab it at the bottom of my beauty blender. I'm using the Morphe beauty blender for this because it has a sharp edge, so I can really get where I need it. And I'm gonna bring it up to my cheekbone. It's really gonna sharpen the line of my eyeshadow and make it kind of look winged, even though there's no wing on there yet. Now I'm not baking with this powder, I'm kind of just putting it on my skin. Now I'm gonna use this beige powder on my nose and my chin, also on my top lip and lightly on my forehead. So now that I have all my powders on, I'm gonna use the Sigma large powder brush. And there's no product on this, but I'm just gonna go ahead and press the powder on even more. And I'm gonna try to bring the excess of it around my whole face. I'm gonna go back into my eyes, and with a small pencil brush, this is a small tapered blending brush, it's the E45 by Sigma. I'm gonna go in with more eyeshadow. Again, I'm using the Berry Chic color in the Blushing Berries palette, and I'm just gonna lay it right under my waterline. And I'm also going to use the Roseberry color and do the same thing. I'm gonna contour using the light contour and deep contour in the same Lorac Pro Contour palette. I'm gonna be using the Sigma F40 brush for this. I'm just picking up both colors and tapping off the excess and just working from the bottom of my cheekbones up. And then I'm gonna use the Sigma F10 brush and I'm gonna blend that in. Now I'm gonna do the same on my jawline. Just laying it right underneath where my jawline is to shape my jawline a little bit more. And I'm gonna blend it with the own brush, with the same brush. I'm pulling it down a little bit so it doesn't look so stamped on. And then I'm gonna go in with a big brush. I'm gonna use the Real Techniques powder blush, and I'm just gonna blend that down my neck. Now using a small eyeshadow brush, this is the Sigma or E80. I'm gonna use the light color and I'm gonna contour my nose. I'm just gonna contour my bridge slightly. Now using another brush, this is the Sigma E60 brush, I'm gonna blend it out. And after it's blended out with that, I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender and I'm gonna tap off the excess. Then I'm gonna use my blush. I'm gonna be using this Cheek to Cheek blush palette. I don't remember where I got this palette, but it's one of my favorite blush palettes. I rarely use it, but I'm gonna use this lash shade right here with the Sigma Duo Fiber F50 brush. I'm just gonna tap it in and smile, apply it to the apples of my cheeks. Now going back to more bronzer, I'm gonna use the Hoola bronzer with a big brush. I'm using the Morphe M402 brush, and I'm just gonna kind of bronze. Okay, so for highlight, I'm gonna use the MAC Show Gold, the Extra Dimension Skin Finish Powder. It's a really pretty highlight. I've had this forever and I love it. I'm gonna use my big fan brush. It's a Sigma brush, and I'm going to apply it to the tops of my cheekbones. I'm just gonna use this brush that comes in the Dose of Color palette. I'm gonna use the pencil side with the same highlight. I'm gonna put it in my inner corner. I'm gonna use the Il Masca liquid eyeliner. It's this eyeliner. It's just a black eyeliner. I'm going to do a really light wing because I'm gonna put lashes on, so I don't wanna kind of hide the lashes in the wing. I'm just gonna go ahead and draw on the line of where I want my liner to be, and then I'm going to connect it with a straight line. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and put on my lashes and I'll be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and put my lashes on, and I also applied mascara to both my top and bottom lashes. I also started baking under my cheekbones so I could start cutting my cheeks and like making it a sharper line so it looks like I have really like nice cheekbones. It's been baking for about like 10 minutes now. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use the Press and Set brush by Complex Culture. So for my lips, I'm gonna use the Wet n Wild Plum Together lip liner. I'm just gonna overline my bottom lips. Lipstick, I'm gonna use the Mega Matte Lipstick Main Squeeze by Morphe. I'm just gonna go ahead and apply it onto my lips. I'm gonna try to blend my lip liner and my lipstick together to kind of create an ombre effect. Okay, and for my setting spray, I'm gonna use the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Okay, I'm gonna go change and I'll be right back. Okay, so I just went ahead and changed and put a necklace on, and now I'm ready. This is just kind of a really easy, glam, romantic kind of date night look. Thank you so much for watching today. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share the video. Thank you.